Hello friends, this is a simple little video, the 3-note guitar solo. It's something that I do a lot. People can easily become intimidated, discouraged, or kind of blown away by what seems to be the complexity or the perceived complexity of something like lead guitar playing. So I'm trying to simplify it for you, as I'm trying to simplify it for myself, because there's nothing more fun on stage than playing a really simple and effective piece of guitar music, because then you get to rock out. If the thing that you're playing is difficult, you have to focus so much of your energy on that and kind of mental focus on actually playing the thing that it's hard to entertain the audience at the same time, and it's hard to have as much fun as you can when you're playing something simple. So without further ado, the 3 notes that we're going to use are an arpeggio. That's probably no surprise to those of you who have followed me before on this channel. And what is an arpeggio? An arpeggio is the notes of a chord played out of order. For example, let's take an A minor chord here. The notes of the chord, or the fret numbers 5, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5. And the names of the notes, A, E, A, C, E, A. So actually, even though there's 6 strings being played, because most of those notes are duplicates of the same note, there's actually only 3 notes, A, C, and E. So A, E, C. Then the others A, well that's not a C at all. That one, A. So we go anywhere on our neck and take A, C, E. If someone's playing an A minor chord or the song's in A minor, just those 3 notes give you enough musical information to make a cool guitar solo. I might just give you an example. So, something like that. That was just a little improvisation. What I'm asking you to do is take those 3 notes, A, C, E. I'm at the 7th fret of the D string, 5th fret of the G string, 9th fret of the G string. Play them in different orders. So you could do it in a very kind of legato kind of way where they're ringing out. I often use my pick combined with muting, where muting is when you're pushing in and then releasing the string. I do that a lot. If you ever look on a guitar tablature, I'm sure you've seen this probably, mute is labelled as an X, so they might say they play the 3rd fret, which would obviously be 3, but then if you're muting it, it would be 3XX, 3XX. Great sound, I use it a lot. So if I'm doing a 3-note solo, there'll probably be some muting in there. That's another thing I like to do if I'm doing something like a 3-note kind of thing. I'll start with just 2 of the notes. So I can end on the 3rd and brings it in. It's kind of like keeping a bit of powder dry. It's like, even though you've limited yourself so severely to just 3 notes, you limit yourself even further to 2 notes. So you've still got one whole, and if you can do something interesting, musically interesting with 2 notes, you've got a whole other note to go to. That's all you need. Or you can take it to its extreme conclusion and do something with 1 note. And there's still 2 notes left. Finish on those. If a song has a cohesive key, A minor, E minor, D major, whatever, you can just sit there for the whole song on 3 notes really, or 1 or 2 notes. It's definitely possible, or for the whole solo or section or verse or whatever, or another thing. And what I do the most would be to follow the arpeggio. So I'm going to give you a very simple example. If a chord progression was A minor to D minor, let's just say we have a song that's just repeating those 2. So on the A minor section, I'll do my thing. And on the D minor section, I will use a D minor arpeggio. So I'll follow the chord. That D minor arpeggio just quickly as well. 12th fret of the D string, 10th fret of the G string, 14th fret of the G string. So it's the same shape, but instead of starting on A, you start on D. And then if you want it 1 fret, D sharp, E, F, etc. That's for another video, but I want you to know that. So that's what I would do, is follow the chord progression. A minor, D minor. It can be a lot of fun, and I don't want you to think that, oh, if you want to play, you have to learn every scale in every key or anything like that. It's actually quite the opposite. You can do some really effective and cool things really simply. I strongly encourage you to do that. And once you've got these patterns I've just shown you, these simple patterns, these patterns of A, C, E, D, F, A, all the arpeggios live all over the fretboard. So once you've done that, I could use the same notes, A, C, and the open E. That's one of my big Calidad tricks that I do all the time, is try to find arpeggios, or if I'm playing something, I'll find a string. I'll find it, let's say we're in A minor again, it's an easy key. A minor, that it's A, C, and E. Because there's an E string on the guitar, I'll use that E string so I can use it open. I could use the A string as well. So I love to use open strings in my arpeggio because it allows me to pick fast, and they're easy to play and they sound good. Certainly don't have to be open strings, but why don't you turn off the phone or turn off the computer, grab your guitar and try and see what cool things you can play with just 3 notes, and I think you'll surprise yourself. Thank you for watching.